People think everyone who is working in software is a developer. There is someone who gets in a company with a fresh college degree, does something and come up with a revolutionary product, groundbreaking automobile design, hacks a global software in minutes. At least that's what we see in movies, right? But actually it is not the case. So exactly what is happening in the software industry? How are those products are built? How a normal person after going through a software course is able to make such a great product which changes the world completely? To find out the answer, I have searched for multiple contents, but I am unable to find the answer. Yes, there are some content which gives generic ideas. Most of them are theoretical, but we need the answer that actually works in the industry, clearly explains the roadmap of the companies, the process they follow, the organization structure of the companies, and how the team works. I have stayed in this industry for 2 decades, and I will not disagree that before I joined software, I also had a similar kind of perception. Now that I have gone through it and seen quite a bit of it, let's discuss something that I think is true and something that I think should be thought in a different way. So let's kick off the discussion. First of all, the software industry does not employ only developers or hackers. They are just a part of it. Whenever someone passes out from college, he needs to go through either campus placement or an off campus placement. Generally, good campus placement is a parameter of quality of the college. In fact, most people consider it as most important parameter. Getting a job through campus is really very encouraging because the competition is very low. You have to compete with fellow students only. What is your opinion about campus placement? Those who have already passed out of college can write their views here. This will help the future software engineers. If you cannot get through campus placement, you can apply to companies off campus, where you have to compete with thousands and sometimes even lakhs of people. This is really a difficult exercise. Generally, there are one or more written tests in the beginning. The written test may have quantitative aptitude or technical questions related to computer programming. Nowadays, multiple companies are asking for a score in programming challenges like HackerRank. Once you pass that, you have to appear in one or more round of technical interviews. After technical interviews, there will be management round, where mostly senior managers of the companies will check your compatibility with the company. At last, there will be an HR round. This is mostly a non technical interview and they will check your attitude, non technical skill, background, how you behave in certain situation, etc. They will also discuss about various policies, ways of working in organization, your salary, perks, etc. Generally, this is the final level of discussion. If you are selected here, you will get an offer. Mostly, offer will be subjected to clearance of medical test which you have to undergo. If you are currently working, you have to resign in your current organization, and after you have released, you can report to new organization on the agreed date mentioned in the offer letter. Each of the topics mentioned above are a vast subject of discussion itself, and I will discuss them in the future videos in detail. Here, I would like to mention one of the most widely spread misconception. The test and interview is not exactly a measurement of absolute capability. Rather, it is mostly about your fitment with the specific company requirement. So it is possible that you get rejected in a company, but in future you get selected for much better company. I am sure most of the experienced software engineers who are viewing this video will agree to this. Did you have similar experience in past? Let me know in comments. Okay, so far we were discussing the mode of selection. Now let's discuss what will happen once you are inside the organization. Generally, people will join there as a trainee, and in 1 year they will become software engineer. Different companies have different hierarchies here, but I am trying to give you a generic view. You can become senior software engineer in approx 4 years. Here you handle jobs independently and help newcomers and trainees. After working for 3 to 4 years in this role, you become team lead. Here you lead a team technically and typically lead a portion of a project or complete project. After working as a lead for 3 4 years, you become a project manager or technical architect. Some people are more attached to technology. They prefer architect role. Some people would like to concentrate on managerial aspect and like to manage a team. They become project manager. After that, they grow in their respective field to become more and more senior manager and handle bigger scope. Now let's talk about various type of software organizations. There are majorly three types of organizations. First is product development organization like Microsoft, Facebook, Google. They develop software products. The products need to be really cutting edge as they need a clear edge in terms of software quality. Quality software needs quality software engineer. Naturally, they are highly competitive about it and are ready to pay extra money to attract top talents. Secondly, OEM companies whose primary product is not software but some other products like aircraft, train, bus, automobile, etc. For example, Boeing, Volvo. Thirdly, there are a set of companies which generally use existing solution developed by companies and help clients to use them by enhancing, customizing and supporting the application. This task is very effort intensive and needs a lot of workforce. Most of the Indian organizations like Infosys, Wipro have their huge workforce, well established infrastructure to do this. Here, the salary depends on the skill required because billing to the client increases accordingly. In some of the cases, salary offered is lucrative if skill set is niche. What is a niche skill set? We'll discuss that in another video in detail. Now let's talk about the multiple types of roles software engineers are involved in. In product development companies at entry level, there are a set of people who develop the application. Those software engineers are called developers. They understand the requirement and also get something in written document at a very high level. This is called a specification document or simply spec. From that, developers create a detailed design document. This is more of a technical documentation which describes exactly how the software will be designed and on a broad level plan how the code will be written. Generally, it is done by senior people like senior developers. In the specification, they also get the acceptance criteria, which tell what minimal tests that are to be done on the software for the client to accept the software deliverable. While some of the people are developing software, there are a set of people who plan in detail on how to test the software. They are called testers. I'm not going to describe the entire software development lifecycle here. That is for another day. However, what I can say here, after the testers are satisfied, the product is delivered in production. Once the software is in production, it is under maintenance and supported by production support engineers. Based on the responsibility area, there are multiple teams involved. This is mostly seen for support cycle very prominently. There is a team who takes care of the application itself. They are application support engineer. A team of engineers supports the infrastructure. When I say infrastructure, I mean network, database, hardware, security, and each of them have their respective teams and sub teams. I will discuss about each of the teams in detail. You can mention in the comment on which specific team you would like to know more about. The topic is really huge and we can really speak for hours about it. In that case, it will be very long video. So I am stopping here and will continue with the discussion in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.